Hi, Rob here. robshealthcoach.com, my health blog and YouTube channel. Quick follow-up video today from a video I posted about 2 or 3 days ago, speaking about the truth about fruit and vegetables and why you don't need them, was essentially the title. Yeah, well that's the way it is, because fiber, plants, are non-essential nutrients. Fiber is a non-essential nutrient. We do not need it to survive. We do not need it for digestion. We do not need it for our gut health. Not at all. In fact, it's the opposite. The more meat we eat and the less plants we eat, the more easy it is for our stomach and our digestive system, our gut, to absorb that. Absorbing the plants, salads and tomatoes and all the other greens and everything, almost everything. It's very difficult for the stomach. That's why the cows have, what, 4 or 6 stomachs, I can't quite remember, because they have to go through this cycle of absorbing all this grass. So the fact of the matter is, it's also, that's one thing that people get completely wrong, and we've been misled for years to believe that fiber is an essential nutrient for digestion and gut health. It's just not true. It's been proven multiple times over now by even the American Association of Nutrition has admitted it and put out a paper last year in 2023 confirming it. Famous doctors, PhDs in nutrition, Dr. Zoe Harcombe, PhD, then Dr. Lufkin, Dr. Robert Lufkin, Dr. Filippo Vadio, Dr. Saladino, and more, have all studied this subject and have all come up to the conclusion that that's not, and nobody eats, none of these people eat any greens, no vegetables, no plants. So it's you can eat some fruits, limitation, because fruits do have carbs and fructose, which both turn into sugar, and fiber also, vegetables, salads and everything also have carbohydrates. So the more you're stuffing yourself with lots of vegetables and salads and fruits, the more carbs you're actually consuming. Besides, if you're eating the regular diet and you're eating all the wheat-based products such as pizza, pasta, rice, which is a grain also, bread, cereals, corn, all grains, okay, from the grain family. So if you're eating all that and then you're eating all these salads and stuff, you're lowering yourself, you're totally super stuffing yourself full of carbs, which turn into glucose, okay, which you mistakenly believe is your primary fuel source when it's not. It's long since been proven that fat is our preferred and primary fuel source. It's our own inner fat and the ketones that we produce from the liver, to our proteins. So the fact of the matter is, you can either go full carnivore or keto carnivore or keto or low carb, high fat. There are variations in all of those options. I basically eat around 95% meat, so primarily chicken and beef, some pork chops and minced beef, for an example, with burgers. So there's a lot of flies flying around here. And a ton of eggs. Like today, I've only had one meal at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock. It was a 6 or 7 egg and cheese omelette, nothing else. And tonight I'll probably have a chicken steak or something like that. Just keeping it simple and cheap. It doesn't have to be expensive. It doesn't have to be steak all the time. So that's not right. And you don't need to eat 3 meals a day either. I sometimes only eat 1, mostly 2. So every other day I'll have 1. If I fast every day, so if I go till 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock and without eating, I'll have 1 meal and that'll be it. I won't have anything in the evening, so there's no need. I'm not hungry. And I'm not hungry ever at all anyway. That's why I can fast so easily. So I fast from like 8 o'clock at night after having dinner at the latest until 12 or 1 or 2 the next day. So that's a long time, and during that period in the morning, never hungry, just drink lots of water and coffee, and that's it. So the thing is, someone questioned me on this video, am I sure that 5% turns into sugar? Yes, because it's carbohydrates. Carbohydrates turn into glucose, which is sugar. And the more glucose we eat, the more carbohydrates we eat, the more we're fueling our systems with glucose, which then becomes your primary fuel source, because it's shutting down the fat burning, and your pancreas is going crazy, overproducing insulin, right? So the insulin has to clean the bloodstream from the excess glucose, because you cannot. Well, most people, except for marathon runners or whatever, you can't burn it off. It has to get transported out of your system by insulin, and that eventually leads to the pancreas shutting that down, you becoming insulin resistant, a diabetic, and voila, that's the beginning of the end. So, another fun fact about keto carnivore is that your stool, you poop a lot less. Your stool is small. Why? Because most of what you're eating, the meat, eggs and protein and fat, is being absorbed by the body and not expelled. The reason why normal people have big poops, let's say, is because they're eating a lot of carbohydrates, glucose, which turns to glucose and sugar, and all the other stuff that has to be extracted, has to be expelled from the body, because we can't absorb it. You see, when we're eating mostly meat, fats, and animal products, animal-based diet and eggs, we are absorbing that into our muscle tissue. Okay, so it doesn't need to be removed from our body. So it's interesting that despite eating all this meat and stuff, you'd think, oh my God, there must be a lot of poop coming out there, but there isn't. It's the other way around. So that's quite a fun fact. Anyway, trust me on that. I've been doing this for almost 10 years now. I've healed hundreds of people personally, one-on-one, online, in person, and then many online through my ebooks and videos and WhatsApp, Messenger, anything. There's many ways you can contact me. If you need help, get in touch with me. I'm a certified health coach, nutritionist. I'd love to help you find your way back to health, optimal health, body composition, confidence, and just to lead a happy, healthy life. Okay? All right, that's it for me. Rob from robshealthcrunch.com. robshealthcrunch.com. Go there. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.